You're the photographer.
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Mrs. Walters, you hired the defendant because you and your husband were celebrating your 25th wedding anniversary.
Yes, that's right.
It's lovely.
Thank you.
What kind of party were you having?
We rented the Marina Hornblower yacht, and we were having a celebration cruise for our family and our friends.
How many people?
60.
How did you find him?
Through an ad in the newspaper in the Daily Breeze, right here, under wedding photography.
Okay, can I see it?
Run.
So you hired him. Tell me about the agreement that you made with him.
I searched for a photographer, and then I saw that ad, and I said, well, let me go check this guy's work out, because I wanted special double effects and photography. And when I went to his home to look at his work, it was exceptional. I mean, it was knocked down. It was just so great work. This work was really good. And so without a doubt, I wrote him a check, and I hired him.
Was it a deposit, or was it?
I gave him a $200 deposit, and 2 weeks later, I paid him the rest in full in advance, before the wedding.
What was the whole price for the
$752.33, my contract.
And that was to include what?
That was to include him to come to my home 2.5 hours before the wedding to take pictures of my husband and my family and I, so we wouldn't waste time on the yacht. And that was to include a bridal album with 8x10.
So, now tell me why you're suing him.
Because the pictures that he showed me of our 25th wedding anniversary were horrible. I cried. I was devastated. I mean, these pictures were horrible. My friends took pictures with their regular cameras. Look at my pictures that they took with their regular cameras compared to the professional pictures that he took. I mean, it was horrible.
I will look at both.
Yeah.
Why do you think that happened?
I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea.
Well, you indicate in your complaint that his behavior at this function was somewhat less than professional.
Oh.
You want to tell me what
Your
you're
Honor,
complaining of?
He followed my sister all day.
I did.
and said all kinds of. I have it on video. I have the video right here. You can see it. I have him dancing, doing the Macarena, eating with my guests, not taking pictures. He poured a beer over the top of her head, made her dress see-through. I have it on video.
I would really like to see that.
I wish I was there, too.
May I show you who he is on the video?
Yeah, just let...
I wear many hats, Your Honor. Photographer, comedian, dancer, pouring beer.
I hired you to be a photographer, not to be...
Listen to me. Don't answer him. I don't even think he himself was serious when he made that comment to me. Were you, sir?
Here he is, Your
You're
Honor.
right, Your Honor.
Here he is, doing the Macarena, right there. I have notes, there he is, doing the Macarena there in your courtroom.
Okay.
It moves me.
There
like
he
the
is.
song. Needs a little work. I want to see the beer pouring.
Other than this Macarena, is there anything else on this tape?
It just shows Leona having the beer on her head. It didn't show him actually doing it, but you could hear him.
Well, let me see. How much into the tape is that?
It's a little bit farther.
Would you speed it up, please, Bird? Mr. Rice.
Yes, Your Honor.
Why did you pour a beer over this lady?
Well, I haven't seen that part yet, Your Honor. I don't believe I did.
Yes,
Matter
you
of fact,
did.
I'm
I mean, you're my
absolutely
Miss Walters,
sure.
don't talk to him. I'm talking to him now.
Absolutely sure.
She's going to tell me, this lady, if I ask her to stand up, which I will.
Yeah.
Stand up now.
Stand up.
You're her sister?
Yes.
Did he pour a beer on you at this function?
Yes, he did.
What did he say?
I was dancing, and he says, you need to be cooled off. And he threw the beer on top of my head. And I had a satin dress on, and it clinged to me, and it was see-through, and I was really, really embarrassed.
Okay, sit down. Mr. Rice.
It sounds like a fun thing to do under circumstances, but I was hired in a professional position and a capacity, and that's exactly what I did. I have on the...
Just a second.
Yes, ma'am.
I've made 4 or 5 weddings in my time. Hired a lot of photographers for other kinds of functions.
Mm-hmm.
I never had a photographer dancing with my guests. I never had a photographer coming and eating with my guests. I never had a photographer pouring anything over one of my guests. Otherwise, that photographer would have been brought out of the function in a box.
Yes, I agree.
Now, you did that. You
I-
were dancing with the guests, no jacket on, and sir, I didn't see you with a camera slung around your shoulder.
This was after, this was
Yes.
after all the ceremonial events were done, because the wedding was during the day.
I heard you for the whole time.
Do I look like I need help?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And so I was finished.
Just a second. What do you mean you were finished?
I was finished with all the ceremonial events. They were partying, and they were partiers.
How many rolls of film did you take, sir?
Approximately 250.
How many
no
rolls?
way.
Four, 220, medium format.
How many
and
rolls of film?
2 rolls of 12 exposure, which was 24 prints, and then 4 at 24.
So altogether, you had how many pictures?
4 times 24 times 20. Me and my math.
That's 124.
Probably 150, approximately.
96 and 24 is 120. So you had 120 pictures. Let me see them.
The irony of this thing.
120 pictures. Let me
Right.
see them.
The irony of this thing is I saw her. She didn't want. I was supposed to give her the 5x5
Just
proofs.
a second.
She didn't even want them.
Listen to
I
me.
mean,
You
hello?
wouldn't
Mr.
give
Rice,
them to me.
Miss Walters,
Okay, he wouldn't.
Miss Walters. Where are the 120
In
prints?
the trash.
Okay, who put them in the trash?
2 weeks ago, before she served me the notice, I said, "Look, here's Barbara's."
I'm Dorothy.
Dorothy.
Just a second.
Whomever. Dorothy. I'm sorry.
So the answer is
Two.
you don't have them. You threw them away.
I have the negatives.
Just a second.
I was gonna.
You have the negatives of 120 pictures?
All
Let me
right.
have them.
Oh, right. All right, yes, sir. Shall I?
Oh, don't come too close to me, Mr. Rice.
And here's Your Honor, would you want to show
Just a
me?
minute. What's the difference between these and these, sir?
Print quality and definition. One's 2 1/4 format. Those are 35 millimeter format. The other one is 6 by 6 millimeter. Those are table shots. See, when I do a wedding, all the ceremonial events, all the romantics, anything that has to do with, the principles of the wedding party
Yeah.
are shot in with the 2 1/4, the format.
And this is 2 1/4?
No, that's 35 millimeter. That's where table shots, guest shots.
There are no table shots here, sir.
Maybe, can I see them?
No.
Okay.
And all these negatives are the negatives, right?
Those are the negatives of, yes.
Would you count up these?
Sure.
These negatives?
No problem.
Thank you. I just want to know how many they are, because she says that
Look, make sure there
limited
are
number
too.
of rolls. Now let me take a look at the pictures.
Okay, Bert. These are the ones he took. Here's the identical pictures that the guest took.
With the polarizer.
No, this is with
Who's
no,
the professional
it's not.
here?
Hey.
I-
Yeah, who's the professional? Look at those pictures.
One,
Look at those
one,
pictures.
2, 3, and then you're both out of here. Do you understand? And if you're out of here, you lose. Do you understand? Now, these are the ones your guests took.
Yes.
And these are the ones that you're complaining about that he took.
Yes.
Are these the only pictures that you were given by him?
No, I was given another book.
Where
and
is it? Where are the-
You have it. You wouldn't give it to me.
Where are the
Didn't
30?
what words didn't you both understand? Don't talk to each other. I don't like to have to raise my voice. I want to see the photographs that he took at your house. Do you have those?
He
didn't bring.
Don't speak.
Your Honor, he took them. He would not give them back to me because I said these are unacceptable, and he took them. He wouldn't give them back to me.
Just a second. So are you telling me that these are
That's
the
the
only...
only pictures I have.
Can I finish my
Okay.
question?
I'm sorry.
Are these the only pictures that you have of your wedding anniversary
That he
party?
took. Yes.
That he took?
Yes, they are.
She just perjured herself.
You just threw
Shut
the
up!
book away. He threw the book away. That's what he told you. Okay, I'm sorry.
Show me, sir, what you say she has in addition to these.
She has 34 8x10s that she ordered from the prints.
Show me the order with her signature on it.
Right here?
Good. Can I see it, please?
She got her plan. I mean, it's a very flexible plan. She got plan 3.
Sir,
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
stop talking. This is the contract. This is not her order.
Absolutely right.
Show.
I'm sorry.
Don't say you're sorry. Just be quiet. This is not an order. This is the contract.
Is it in
I
that
have the
package?
original. This is your copy.
Is it, what's in that package there? Is there some, like a price list or anything in there like that, other than just the negatives?
How many were there, Bert?
70, Judge.
Okay. Now listen to me, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
Listen carefully. There are 70 negatives here. 70. Right. You wouldn't dispute that with Bird, would you?
Oh,
No.
Bert.
Now,
Not Bert.
this is.
It's probably a 36 roll, Your Honor. But,
So altogether, you took 106 pictures, not 150.
well, actually, with the 70 pictures, it was more than enough because what she had ordered was just those elect, professionally looking, beautiful few, if I may add.
Mr. Rice, I asked you a question, and you will not deflect me with your palaver. Where is her order for these 8x10s that you just told me about?
What, I mean, they're right there. They're right on those MAC cards.
Well, show me her signature on those things,
No, there's no
sir.
signature. The
Show
contract-
Officer Bird. Just give him the whole envelope, Bird, would you please.
Help. Okay. There was no album. She ordered $252 worth, taxed away. I mean, she ordered. Where are the 10x10s?
You
that
have them.
Where are they? I mean, you have them.
All
Where
right,
are
now,
they?
let me tell you what happens
It's like,
when
where
you
are
don't listen 4 times. 4 times you don't listen. I find that based upon what I've seen in the photographs, what I've heard today, that your conduct on the day of this anniversary party was less than professional and certainly less than what Miss Walters bargained for when she retained you. So, you're going to refund to her $752.33 because of you, she doesn't have what she bargained for, which was a professional photographer who behaved in a professional manner, who furnished her professional pictures. And in addition, since you told me that the proofs that you gave her, you took and threw in the garbage, which means that you certainly didn't want them, Miss Walters, I'm giving you all the negatives.
All right.
Thank you,
Oh,
that's all.
thank you.
They're no
Bodies are
good
excused. You
anyway.
may step
They're
out.
no good. You said they were professional
I mean, you
photographer
don't want 'em.
pictures.
Bodies are excused. You
I
may
can-
step
You
out.
said-
Mrs. Melnick, this is your former daughter-in-law, is that correct?
Correct.
And what you're suing her for is for the return of some appliances that you say are yours
Yes, Your Honor.
and are in her possession.
Yes, Your Honor.
How long were you married to, is that, you're the son?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Tim
this is my son.
Your last name?
Mangan.
Sit down. How long were you married to him?
7 years.
And you have 2 children?
3.
3 children. So, Miss Melnick, you want to tell me why you think these appliances are worth suing your former daughter-in-law for?
Well, when they wanted to buy my home, which was worth $51,500, they tried to assume the mortgage, and they couldn't. And I have the original agreement. None of my appliances went with the home. Melinda sent a letter on November 10th.
Okay, so let's start.
Okay,
When they were married, they wanted to purchase your home,
right.
right?
Melinda did.
Not your son.
No, she did.
Okay. And the appliances did not go in the go with the house.
No, they did not.
Okay, but you left them in the house.
Yes,
And what was the arrangement?
that my son will tell you.
No, you tell me. You're the
Okay,
plaintiff.
with that, I let them use them until they would purchase their own or whatever they needed to do, if they wanted to purchase appliances. That's
Is
the
that
way
right?
it went.
No, we had
another house, and we bought her house because she couldn't afford it anymore. She, some reason, won't work. And her other son moved into our second home, and she cried that he doesn't have any appliances and this and that. We left our appliances over at that house for him, and she says that we could have her appliances so he could have appliances.
Okay, because I didn't quite understand that. You turned over your old house to the plaintiff's other son.
Yeah, he's renting it from my ex-husband.
Okay, and that other house was in his name? Your former husband's name?
Yes.
And you left all of your appliances there?
Yes.
So when you moved into your mother-in-law's house, you had her appliances? Fine. Then there came a time when you were supposed to exchange these appliances. Is that
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yes, that's right.
And you say you returned a refrigerator first.
Yes, I had hired movers to return these things.
How old was your...
Melinda has been, she beat me up 1994.
I have the
She
restraining
beat me up. I have...
Miss Melnick.
She's caused nothing but trouble with the family.
Miss Melnick, I read the papers. She has a restraining order against you, is that right?
That's correct.
Now, so your other son was living in the house and you ordered a mover to take over the refrigerator from the old house to her house. Did you look at the refrigerator first?
No, I was not allowed to go near any of that area.
I
because of
didn't
the
ask you
restraining.
whether you looked at it in her house. I asked you whether you looked at it in your son's house.
No, Your Honors.
Well, she says that that refrigerator was delivered in deplorable condition. It was filthy, it had mold in it, and it had dead fly in it, and she refused to accept it. Why are you raising your hand? Did you see the refrigerator
Yes, Your Honor.
at your brother's house?
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, step up here.
Thank you. Prior to the furniture to be delivered, I also cleaned the refrigerator and everything else, and then Melinda refused it, and it returned back to my brother's house. They recleaned it again.
Well,
and,
why did they have to re-clean it, sir?
supposedly...
Not supposedly. Why, if it was re-cleaned, it was cleaned for a reason. Why was it re-cleaned?
Because she wouldn't accept it.
No, it was re-cleaned because it had mold on it.
Well, she stated that it had a fly in it, Your Honor.
If it had a fly in it, sir, you take a little tissue,
Right.
pick up the fly, and you throw it away.
I did not see any mold on it or anything. I did clean it the first time, and then I made sure my brother cleaned it. The second time, they took it back over there. The third time, she refused it. I also had other appliances to replace that are in excellent condition, like the washer and dryer, refrigerator, stove, everything that was supposed to be returned to her, and she refused every one of them.
All right, sir. Now let me ask you this question. If all those things were in wonderful condition, is that what you're saying to me? The refrigerator was in wonderful condition?
Yes, Your Honor.
So why in the world would you want to return them to her?
The reason being is that I didn't want any more friction between my ex-wife and my mother anymore.
Well, just a second. Let me stop you right there. You say the appliances that are now in the home that your brother is living in
Yes, Your Honor.
are in great condition.
Yes, Your Honor.
And what about the appliances in your home? Are they in great condition?
Yes, I keep my stuff clean.
So they're nice and clean, right?
Yes.
Well, everybody should be happy. What do you have to pay movers for? You have great appliances, and you have great appliances. Why do you have to move them from one place to another? Why don't you just say, well, I got great appliances, I got great appliances, let's just call it a day. We both have what we need. Why are you here except to annoy each other?
We were going, eventually we were going to move all the appliances from the other house that my brother is renting from us into the new house that we purchased from my mother.
Right.
And she was supposed to receive all her appliances. My mother was supposed to receive all her appliances back.
Right,
Yes.
right, right. However, you just told me that
Well,
all of the appliances that were left in your brother's house
Were to be returned, and she
are
refused.
fine, perfect, nice and clean, nothing wrong with them.
No.
I don't understand why you're annoying each other.
Your Honor, may I please speak? I have pictures of what she wanted someone to spring clean. I'll show you what she gave us.
You don't seem to understand what I'm saying to you, madam. I don't understand, Grandma, why you're here. If your son has nice appliances in his house, and she has nice appliances in her house, and you have 3 grandchildren, right? then you're only here to annoy each other. And I don't understand that. Especially when you're supposed to, as a grandmother, make things nice instead of make things difficult.
I did, Your Honor.
No,
I sold
no,
my
no,
house
no, no.
cheaply.
No, no,
Extremely
no.
cheaply.
Listen
I
to
have a
me.
police
It's
report.
time to put a stop to it. This is over appliances. Appliances are a lot of baloney, and I see absolutely no basis to irritate each other. If you want the appliances from your son's house, take them. Take them, and then he'll buy new ones. Now, I'm going to get to something that seems to me even more important. You made 3 children together?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're supposed to love your children more than you hate each other.
I love my children dearly.
And
but
you
she
too.
She doesn't let me see them.
You too. You are supposed to love your children more
I
than you
pay
hate each
child
other.
support,
No, you
and
don't.
she don't.
Hey.
She doesn't let me.
Mother-in-law, you're not being smart. You're supposed to stay out of it.
Yes, ma'am.
You're supposed to stay out of it.
After
I guarantee you that you don't know everything that went on in their home.
No.
I have married children, and I guarantee you, I don't know everything that goes on in their home. So you are a fool if you butt in. You're a fool if you butt in when they're married. You're a fool when you butt in when they're not married anymore, because what happens is she gets mad at you, and you don't see your grandchildren.
Exactly. She
Of
was some
course.
pawns.
Of course. Well, look at the way you're looking at her. I wouldn't want you around me either.
Well, I don't want her near me
Listen
either,
to me.
Your Honor.
I'm telling you.
Not after she beat me up.
I'm telling you. I also know that a court gave her a restraining order against you.
But that doesn't stop her from calling my home and irritating me.
Miss
And the
Melnick?
reason why I'm not
Miss
working
Mel-
is because of her.
Miss Melnick, you just don't get it.
Allah